I asked Brad not to draw my name first, so good job, Brad. This is a story about a very hungry cat I lived with for 12 years. His name was Tippy, and I like to call him highly food motivated. That was my approach. I got him from my aunt and uncle when he was about 3 years old, and that's a different story. And they said, just in passing, they're like, oh, he's always just had food out, but you should maybe put him on a diet. He's getting a little older, and he's gaining some weight, so this would be good. So I'd never had a cat. I thought, sure, that's fine. I'll just give him food in the morning and the evening. He'll love that. Tippy made it clear pretty early on that he did not love that. I took him back home, and he had this distinctive I'm hungry meow that was like, meow, meow, like that at about 5 a.m. every day. And I would throw pillows at him, and that didn't stop it. And then it escalated to books and shoes, and I think I might have thrown a cactus at him once. Just like anything I could reach with my eyes closed and throw it in his direction. He was really good at running away from that stuff. And we finally reached a detente where I would allow him to try and wake me up in the morning, but the rule was strictly no meowing. So he got really creative. He was terrified of grocery bags, like plastic grocery bags. Like if I came home from the grocery store with all my stuff, he was in another room. He didn't want to be anywhere near it. But if you happen to have a grocery bag, maybe something from Target in the corner of your bedroom at 5 a.m., he was that bag's best friend. He'd do little circles on it and dig in it and dance and play on it and just make all the crinkly sounds you could make on the grocery bag. He also quickly realized that he had a cold, wet nose, and almost every morning I woke up to a cold nose on the tip of my nose, trying to wake me up. But I also really enjoy sleeping, so I would just turn over and push him away, and then he would come the other direction with the cold, wet nose. And I got kind of used to it, The one thing that did get a response out of me was when he discovered that chewing on electrical cords would get my attention. He found a power strip beside my bed, and he started chewing on the cords, and I would shoot out of bed and I'd be like, get away, get away. And he would get excited and run down the hallway, and then I would just close the door behind him and go back to bed. But since that got a response, it was like every morning he was chewing on electrical cords. So I finally decided I found a piece of telephone cord that wasn't plugged into anything and just laid it in front of the power strip. And he would chew on that, and I would just go back to bed. And so when that didn't get a response anymore, he stopped with the electrical cords. So I feel like it made him just a really creative cat. He kept his brain juices going as he got older. He would just always try to find new ways to make noise. He would bat the little twisty thing on the blinds. He would hit that with his paw because that made a noise. Sometimes he would push the door against the door stopper repeatedly to bang it. And I could have just slept without him in my room, but who wants to do that? I liked to encourage his creativity. So a couple of years ago, Tippy died at the ripe old age of 15, and I have to say, the first thing I missed was not waking up to a cold nose in my face every morning. It's weird how you can miss something like that. But I got a new cat named Manny, who was young and playful, and I could just leave food out for whenever, and he didn't really seem to care about when breakfast came. He just ate some food, and it was no problem. But then this winter, I was like, Manny's getting a little fat. He's been lazy this winter, and he put on some weight, and I thought, I'm going to put him on a diet. And now we're starting this all over again. I didn't know. I think it might just be me. I'm creating this monster. We're still in the meowing stage. I'm throwing pillows, and we're going to see how that goes.